Hey, what's up? We're back for more Zom 100 and we're going to be finishing the season today. I was like, oh, we're going to do an episode a week for 3 weeks. And then I was like, I don't have time for that. Well, I do obviously have time for it, but you know, I wanted to put some other stuff on my schedule as well. So I thought, let's just chuck these last 2 episodes into one, especially since it's like part 2 and 3 of the same arc. It will work well, I think, if I watch them together. So we're just gonna watch these last 2 episodes back to back, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, the first episode was pretty solid. I liked the way that they started this arc. It's pretty messed up, but I like the themes that they're playing with. I like seeing sort of Akira's motivations and how they interact with this villain. So yeah, let's finish off this bloody season of Zom 100. It's crazy. Like, I didn't think that I would still be doing this show, this first season, episodes 11 and 12 in 2024. Like, when I started the show, I did not think I would be doing it that laid out, but that's what I'm doing. So yeah, let's get Zom 100 episodes 11 and 12. Support the channel, support the video. Patreon account is in the description below for full-length early access and exclusive videos. Let's jump into this. Here we go. Oh shit. Oh, you're not bitten, are you? Oh no, you're just not in great shape. Oh, the song of the dead dystopia. Oh shit, man. Oh, this is cool. Okay, you just transitioned into the OP. I'm happy with that. That's cool. Slowly rolling, only 1 mile line. Oh, I forgot about this. What the hell are you doing? Oh my god. You just went to fuck a chicken? Oh, she cares about her pup. Oh. Well, he'll defend you. Huh? What's going on? Oh my god. You fucking dickhead. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and here's this chick. Shit, tractor versus horse. This is what we've all been waiting for. And samurai versus chainsaw. Ah, shit. Wow, the animation's pretty cool though. You're a fencer and you're using like a thing? I don't know what that's called. These are some cool fights actually. Aww. You have to defend this building at all costs. Her logic is stripping away. I like seeing it more animated. Yeah, I know, it's great. Yep. Hell yeah, man. This song is great. Oh. There you found Shizuka. Aww. I love his attitude. Oh my god. True. Oh, don't sacrifice yourself, man. Why'd you knock on my car door to say that? Yeah, that sucks. Doesn't excuse murder. Oh, fuck off. Oh my god. Well, I hate this. Oh, that's so disgusting. Absolutely, I'd rather be eaten by a zombie. Yeah, I wonder why, man. That's not bad luck. You're a fucking gross bastard. Even now, you still have like a kind of bad attitude. I think treating this sort of stuff as bad luck is, yeah, like that's partly luck and also your own, like, fucking, I can't think of the word. Yeah, this is just like a narcissist. Oh, Dr. Wiley's up. Makes sense. What's your justification? Okay, so she's uptight. Okay, so you're uptight and everyone else is not taking you seriously. Great. I've now heard all of their backstories. I'm not a fan of any of them, but that's the point, obviously. These are supposed to be like scumbags. This guy's the closest to being sympathetic, I guess. But that victim complex is still shitty. You were partly to blame as well. Oh no. Holy shit! Oh no! Oh no! This is disgusting! Oh! Oh god! That's so disgusting. Oh my god, the electric fence, yeah. Oh, I hate that. I don't even like looking at it pixelated. I desperately cling to my hose. Yeah, I mean, you're all old because you all survived this long. So you guys have some of the best survivors out there. Okay. Oh shit. She's saying you see yourself as unlucky because you're only thinking of yourself. Oh! Oh, I thought he was gonna shoot him in the head. That would have been nice. Hell yeah! Old man Hiko! Good shit. Yeah! This song's good as well. Amazing. Mm-hmm. You have no sense of scope. I love that. Oh. And you have luck because you think about them and you think about everything in the grander scope. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. That your perspective isn't the only one. Oh, nice. Nice. Hey, sometimes there's multiple right ways of doing things. Yeah. Man, this is just a life lesson episode, huh? Oh my god, this is the Prometheus problem. Oh, okay, she wasn't gonna get hit by it. Alright, bye. She just has to keep walking. Oh. Surely not. Surely not. Not Akira. Who else could... What? Huh? Oh, right. Holding him hostage? Oh my god. I thought for a second we were gonna find out he was a decent guy. But he saved him just to use him as leverage. Jesus, man. Okay, we'll be moving on to the final episode in a second, but that was a good episode. So, like, I like the sort of format that they set up for that episode. I mean, it made it a bit more predictable, but that was fine because it still works for the episode. And this show doesn't. I don't feel like this show needs to do anything crazy special. Like, this is a pretty feel-good zombie show, like surprisingly feel-good zombie show a lot of the time. Like, obviously there's a lot of really sad things that happen, and it gets into some pretty deep sad moments, but like the show very much is about like seeing the positive side of things and you know, doing what you want and having freedom, and like it's got a lot of positive messages to it, so it frames itself as a feel-good show, which I think is like a genuinely fresh take on the zombie genre, which, you know, a lot of zombie things don't put themselves as sort of feel good. They might put themselves as like comedies and stuff. There's stuff like Zombieland and stuff, like, but that's not the same as feel good. Like, you can have a comedy without it being a feel good, and in fact a lot of comedies aren't necessarily feel good shows. This show is a feel good show, I think. The thing they set up here of like, okay, here are the 3, you know, other bad guys, and they each go up against one of the crew members, and each of them has a shitty life, and they feel like the world has fucked them over. And what we see from the other person is like, let's have a different perspective on your problem. And basically the other person gives them a different perspective on what they're thinking. So with the guy with his wife and stuff, it was like he's just bitching about her and like saying, oh, she's always nagging me and she barely speaks to me and blah 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 blah. And the other perspective is, yeah, well, what are you doing? Like, you're doing the same shit in a different way. You're ignoring her. I mean, you said yourself, you're going to bars every night, you're sitting in your car because you want time away from her. Like, yeah, you want time away from her because she's nagging you, but she's nagging you because you want, like, you're both at fault here. This is a relationship that you both need to work on. Now, there are some relationships out there where it is one side abusing the other. That didn't seem like that sort of relationship. And it seems like they were pretty much definitely showing that that was a two-sided failure right there. And he just blamed it all on her, as if she was the devil, she was the only person dragging them down. Then you had the dude with the bad luck. And there are, like, that frustrates me because there are people who do think like that, where they're just like, oh, the world hates me, and everything's so like my luck is so shitty and stuff. And that was a like pretty good like sort of scientific response, is like people who have more luck are people who tend to look at things in a grander scope and tend to think about others, and like if you care not just about yourself, but about your family and about your friends and about the world, the greater world, and your community, and your possessions and your animals and all of that, then there's a greater range of things that fluctuate, you know? And when you care about other people, they will care about you back. When you care for pets, they will give you love in return, you know? When you treat your possessions with respect, they're going to be taken care of better. Things will go better for them, you know? If you treat your car with respect, it's not going to break down as often. So, like, the way you approach your entire life is going to pay dividends back to you. Someone who is like purely about the me right here and now, like this guy was, who does not think about the consequences of what he does and just hopes that the world is going to hand him everything, is like that sort of guy is going to have terrible luck in his mind, because he's going to notice all of the shitty stuff happening to him, not even thinking about the fact that it's consequence of his actions, you know? He said he burned down his restaurant and was complaining that he lost his job. Bro, you burned down the restaurant. Like, it was you. It was you. But he's only thinking about himself now, and he's looking at the burning restaurant and going, I don't have a job anymore. And, like, that's all he's considering, you know? Now, when the waiter's like, oh, well, you know, like, this is like he's trying to drill into him how their thing works, and the guy like can't get it. Now, of course, that's unfortunate that like you're not able to grasp it, but it does seem like like they were saying that he's always making excuses and stuff. He's not putting in the effort, because when he first heard it, I imagine he was like, it's too hard. That's too hard. Everyone else should accommodate me. Everyone else, they should, instead of doing this, they should say it in Japanese, because that will accommodate me. That'll make things easier for me. So he's trying to make everyone else change things to suit him. And when they don't, he's frustrated that, you know, the world seems to be against him instead of him having to work with the world. And then there's just a woman who wanted everything to be in a particular way. And I like how Beatrix is like, there's not one right way to do things. And that's that, you know, like she barely spoke to her. That's kind of what I liked about what Beatrix did. Like, she didn't even really lecture her. She just like gave her a new perspective and just rolled past her. Like, didn't even defeat her. Like, she didn't attack her afterwards or anything. She just rolled past her. It was great. I love it. But now we have the dad is being held hostage. What a douchebag this guy is to like save his dad just to use him as a hostage. That's so awful. But I mean, at least he saved him. But yeah, that's terrible. I wonder what they're gonna do for this final episode. How this is all gonna show itself. I'm looking forward to it. So let's jump into episode 12 of Zom 100. Here we go. We're not having the OP today in this episode. Oh, Rakugo, cool. Well, that's cool. And that's projecting, I think. And the others were happy. Jesus, man. Yeah, that won't be a favor to him. Yeah, that's basically a nightmare for him. Bad growth. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you always gotta have some sort of hope. Help humanity. He's such a sweet guy. No wonder he raised you, Akira. Oh my gosh, this is cool. This is really cool. What's the plan here? What's the plan? Is he faking being a zombie? Is that the plan? Oh my god. Is this the makeup artist? Oh my god, you're yelling at a zombie, dude. Yeah, jeez. Oh my god, that scream. Yeah, it's the makeup artist. They did set it up. Attempt cosplay. He crossed one off his list. Nice job. Someone grab him and tie him up. The way you want to have fun, yes, that is wrong. What you wanted to do is swim with your friends. Oh! My god, his screams. Your real list. Swim with your friends. This reminds me of Attack on Titan with the playing catch thing at the end, if you know what I mean. Oh, tears on one side and blood on the other, that's cool. Yeah, just swim with your friends. Man, you even had the opportunity. Even when you were reached out to, you pulled away. You're the one who did it to yourself. Akira's so sweet. You better get away from him before he turns into a... Give free hugs! That's so cute. Now he's getting away from me before he turns. Oh, does he get to a pool here? In real life, I mean? A river. That's something. Get in it. Go on. Oh my god. I forgot that he was covered in shit. Can we have you have a shower, please? She's so cute. Oh shit! Go! The suspension bridge, oh no. Is it still there? Nope. Shit! Oh shit, what do we do now? What? Oh, right! The treehouse guy, right? Go! Now it's you two. Oh, shit! Oh my god! You guys gonna try to help him up? Wait till they get up to celebrate. They can still fall. Oh, these two are so cute. Okay, at least you're clean somehow. True. Then that's why I like you, Akira. I'll talk about that afterward. Give back to my parents! Oh, it's so great. Yeah, that's true. If he can help you rebuild.
村の診療所になってくれたじゃないか。弱音ばっかし入ってたジジババどもに元気をくれた。礼を言って。もっとしっかり。晩ご飯までに終わんないよ。
She's bossy. I like it.
泣いてたって策はできないからね。
No, I mean this is the vibe I got from her when we first met her.
泣きたくない。笑わせてくれた人がいたから前に進めたんだよ。
Aww.
芸人のお兄さん。
Nice. Your dreams within reach as well. Damn, good shit. Oh. God, he's such a good guy. I love Akira. Hemorrhoids. Oh my God. Yeah, it's not like cancer. Probably a lot. He's got a huge list. We have to cure it? Oh my God. That is... That is a high goal. Yeah, calling him last wishes. Oh my God. 40, save the world. Make dad get hemorrhoid surgery. Okay, it's a bit smaller. Smaller than that. This is a good time to revise the list. Oh, this is so cute. Them gathering around to add to the list. Nice. Become a doctor. Travel the world. Ah, restore. Right. Japan. This sweet group. Yeah. I like this. I want them to have a huge list to make the series more interesting. Oh. Oh. Give her a hug. She stopped herself from crying. She wants him to leave with a smile. Oh God, what a brave girl. Aww, he's a crybaby, I love him. North? Okay. Are these teasers for the next season? Wanna dancing, dancing, rolling, rolling, only one my life. Oh, Shizuka is so cute. Amazing. Hey, that was a great finale to the season. I really liked that. I have no idea if this is going to get a season 2. I imagine there's more manga, but I have no idea if it's going to actually properly get a season 2. I think it deserves one. It's a good show. It's the sort of show that like I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't really been thinking about the show when I'm not watching the show very much. I think about it in little bits and pieces. I think about Shizuka and Akira. Like, you know, if you watch my channel, you know, female characters I get super attached to. So Shizuka was a given, right? I was always gonna love her. But I really like Akira. And I really like his perspective on things. He sort of embodies a lot of the ideas that I really like. I mean, I always get drawn to characters that are super optimistic and are all about helping people be the best version of themselves. That's why I like him. That's why I like Deku in MHA. That's why I like Ted Lasso in Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso is an incredible character. Like these characters are so great at that's why I like The Good Place, the TV show, as well. Like that's the major theme of The Good Place as well, and it's a big thing that I like that this show is showing as well, which is like people's environments can shift who they are, and there's fault in both your environment and your reaction to the environment, but both are things that mold you, you know? So you can be in a shitty environment but react well to it and still be, you know, a good person. You can still do things the right way. You can still grow up all right and fine, and then and shift your own life in the right direction. You can also have a really good environment, but you can react to it poorly and take advantage of it. And, you know, that's like the classic, like, you know, those rich kids who are super spoiled and don't treat people right and yell at waiters, like those sorts of people, you know, they've had a good environment. I mean, you know, you could argue whether or not it's a good environment. Sometimes they're still neglected and stuff, but like, let's say they're not neglected, they're given everything they want, they got a good environment, but they're reacting poorly to it. And then you can have a good environment and react well to it, and you can have a bad environment and react poorly to it. So what we're seeing generally here is people who have had bad environments and are also reacting poorly to it and blaming the world, blaming other people. And so I like what the show does, where it's like, instead, like they're still villains, they're still terrible, and the show doesn't shy away from having them be disgusting. I mean, this show had some really despicable villains. Higurashi is despicable. The guy who was his boss back in the you know, in that arc where his boss came back and forced him into slavery, like that guy is absolutely despicable. All of Higurashi's crew here were really horrible. Like these are horrible people. But we also have to remember that they're people, and sometimes, like, you know, we shouldn't just give up on these horrible people. We should do what Akira does, which is offer them a hand, help them, give them the opportunity to pull themselves out of whatever they're stuck in, because a lot of the time, you know, they might feel like they never had anyone helping them out. So if you be that person to help them, like, pull them out of that, then you could change their life. Now, some people, you're going to pull them out of the hole and they're going to jump right back in. There's nothing you can do about that, and you shouldn't blame yourself for that. But at the same time, you know, just because someone's at the deepest depths doesn't mean you can't at least try. And I like that this show showed that. I love that the villains were still despicable, but we still had the idea of, like, but they're still people. And, you know, we showed with Higurashi, like, if he was in the right scenario, he would have prioritized making friends and going to the public pool together and swimming. Like, that's just what he liked to do, and he could have been in a situation to do that. Unfortunately, some things outside of his control screwed with him, and then he pulled himself down deeper and deeper, which screwed himself. Akira did reach out to him and try to pull him out of it. Higurashi ran away and didn't accept it. Akira did what he can do. He can now, I feel like, live with no regrets because he tried. And that's in my mind, what a good person really does, you know? They at least try. You know, you can't control other people, but he did the best he could, and I really admire that about him. I also like in this show, and it's reminded me watching these episodes after taking such a long break because of the episodes being on hiatus, like, all of these characters, like these 4 people, it's such a goofy, fun, cute crew. Like, they're so delightful to watch. And when they're, like, fucking around, I mean, it reminds me of, like, in One Piece, once all the crew are, like, nice and together in One Piece, and they're just having fun and they're just fucking around, like, it shows the scenes of them just, you know, screwing around with each other, and it's so cute and wholesome and nice to just see, like, these characters who just seem like genuine friends always having a good time. And that's what Zom 100's crew is like. I mean, these 4, now that they've, like, worked through their baggage and they're all on the same page of what they're gonna do and stuff, they're just having a fun time. I love all of the scenes of like them driving in the van and what's his name, Kencho, driving alongside, because it's just nice to see, like, because in those scenes there's always like Shizuka's looking out the window smiling, like it's such a sweet scenario. But yeah, that's great. I love the idea of helping humanity being their big goal. I mean, it's a zombie show. That's sort of a classic zombie thing, is like, can we cure it and stuff? And zombie media feels like it is almost subverting no matter what it does. Like, if it doesn't try to find a cure in their zombie media, it's just people surviving, that's subverting, because it's like, we're not trying to save the world, we're just trying to live in it. But that happens so much now that it's also like, if you are actually doing a zombie story where you're actually trying to find a cure, that actually feels like a subversion now. But like, to me, you know, subversion, not subversion, like, if you're using tropes or not doesn't really matter to me, as long as you're telling a story that I enjoy watching. And I feel like this is perfect for Akira. Like, he's a guy who wants to help a lot of people, he wants to do what he wants to do, and I like also framing it through the idea of, like, not only is he trying to save the world, but he's trying to save the world so doctors can come back, so surgery can be there, so that he can convince his dad to get hemorrhoid surgery. Like, that's a great way to frame the episode and frame his character motivation into not just saving the world, but to doing something minor for his dad to help his dad. So good. So good. Anyway, that was Zom 100, and that's the final episode of the season. Who knows if we're ever getting this show back again, but this one, especially with the hiatus stuff, like, if they do get it back, hopefully they plan a bit better. But it was a great show. I had a great time with it. And yeah, I mean, very nicely written. I appreciate the writer of this story. I know at some point on this show I'm going to be doing Alice in Borderland, because this is the same writer, I believe, and I have not seen Alice in Borderland. And after seeing this show, like, I know it's probably going to be very different vibes to it, but I just appreciate their writing, so I would like to see it for myself in a different series. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And my Patreon account is in the description below for full-length early access and exclusive videos to both this channel and my Gent Watches One Piece channel, so go check that out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.